Welcome to LRS Technologics. Today we are going to discuss structures, difference between class and structure, property, enum, and delegate. First, what is structure? Structures exist before the class's existence in the procedural language like C. Structures are in C only contains fields. However, in C sharp contains most of the members that a class contains. Class and structure are almost same in defining and accessing. Which means structure is nothing but a class, and class and structure almost same, but there are few changes. Okay, we see what are the differences between class and structure. Okay, class is a reference type and structure is a value type. Okay, class memory allocated in heap, whereas structure memory allocated in stacks. Not only class, all the reference types memory allocated in the heap, and all value types memory is allocated in stack. Okay, we use class for representing a large volume of data, whereas structure for representing a smaller volume of data, because it is a value type and it allocates memory in the stack. When it gets allocates memory in the stack, it will be like huge. So we cannot represent or hold huge data in a value type, because the stack memory will be full, and it will be difficult for handling. That's why when we have a large number of representing, then we should go for class, and if we have a smaller, then we go for structure. All predefined data types under the libraries comes under reference type category. All classes like string, object, or classes, those are reference types. All predefined data types under the libraries comes under value type category or structures like int, float, bool, or structures. These are value types, and string and object are reference type. That's why those are classes and these are structures. Okay. In case of class, new keyword is mandatory to create the instance, whereas in case of structure, it is an option. So we use new keyword to create instance of a class, right? So whereas in the structure, it is an optional thing. It's not a mandatory. We can use or we cannot use. That's not a problem. These are the main differences between class and structure. Remaining everything is same. There is no difference. Okay, next we see what is enum type or enumeration type. It is a user defined data type, and it is a list of named constant values. It is a named constant values, which means name with a value list. Okay, when we try to use which is not in the list, it will not allow. So it is an option to provide a list to only required options based on the requirement. Because we have a requirement for the weekdays. Okay, under and this user should select only the weekdays, not the weekends. In such cases, we can go for enum to declare the weekdays only. Like 0 is Monday, 1 is Tuesday, 2 is Wednesday, 3 is Thursday, 4 is Friday. So like that we can define a enum type. So it consists of this value and the name. In such cases we can go for enum type. That is, it's a named value list. That's it. Okay, next, what is property? Property is a member of class. It is a member of class using which can expose value associated with a class to the outside environment. Okay, which means it's a property, means it's a field, or it's a variable. Okay, it's a variable where we can assign a value and we can access it. That's the thing that is called as property. If a field is set to public, any member can set and get the value of that field. So we don't have any control on it. One thing that proper we can use the access modifier to the properties or the fields as well. If the property or field is a public, then we can set and get any value from anywhere. So it is always better to declare field as private and write separate methods to get and set, so that we will have some control on it. We only can provide get access and set access based on our requirement, or else we have a properties called accessors called get accessor and set accessor. Based on that we can get and set the values to the properties. Okay, that way we can use the property. It's nothing but a variable, and we can get we can give an access modifier to the field or property, and we can provide only the few accesses like get and set accesses to the property. That way we can use the properties. Okay. Next thing, what is delegate? It's a type safe function pointer. It's a type safe function pointer. It holds the reference of a method and then calls the method for execution. To call a method by using a delegate, we have three steps. Like, which means it's a type safe function pointer. Okay, it holds the reference of the method and then calls the method for execution. Okay. Public delegate wide add delegates into a individual. Public wide add nums into a individual. The first point is by declaring the delegate, defining the delegate. Okay. We know that the delegate keyword is used to define a delegate, and the second method is the function which we are going to declare. Okay. Method and delegate return type. Method and delegate return type should always be same. Okay, return type. The first delegate and the method both are void methods, so it should always be same. And method and delegate parameter should always be same. And here int a and int b always be the same. The variable name can be changed. The data type of the variable should be same. Create an instance of the delegate, and in constructor provide the method as parameter. Okay, create the instance of the delegate by using the new keyword where we create the instance. So in the constructor parameter, provide the method name as parameter. Call the delegate by passing the value to the parameter, so internally the method will execute. What is the advantage of delegates? Means if we declare a delegate, and if we have a different methods which has the same signature, so instead of creating the new method we can use the same delegate which point to the function, so it will be like a type safe function pointer. That's this we use mostly in the like when we declare the structures. Okay, structures in this is when we have a large projects, and we want to restrict user to provide only the few values. uh, okay, only the required data types and required variables, number of variables we want to restrict the users to provide the to the function, then we go for delegate to define those. That where we use the delegate. What is multi-cache delegate? If we have two methods with the same return type and same parameters, create a delegate and call once with values, so that both methods will execute once with the same values. Likewise, with this once instantiation, we can pass n number of values and it will execute n number of times. This is called multi-cached that delegate. That's the same thing what we discussed. With one instantiation we can pass the multiple values, and we can uh, it can be executed a number of times, and it's a type safe. That's why we should pass only the required parameters to that delegate, so that it will get executed. That's the advantage of delegates. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more videos. Have a nice day.